Today I'm here to give you some information on how to protect yourself against fraud. There are many types of fraud, including new ones that are invented daily. Individuals should be vigilant when they receive, either by telephone, by mail, text message, or email, a fraudulent communication that claims to be from the Canada Revenue Agency requesting personal information such as your social insurance number, credit card number, bank account number, or your passport number. Some of the most common scams include aggressive phone calls that threaten arrest unless you pay an amount. It demands that you pay taxes in gift cards, prepaid credit cards, Bitcoins. Emails or text messages with a link to your refund, or emails with links that ask you to provide personal or financial information. These are all scams. These scams may insist that personal information is needed so that the taxpayer can receive a refund or a benefit payment. Cases of fraudulent communication could also involve threatening or coercive language that scare individuals into paying fictitious debt to the CRA. Other communications urge taxpayers to visit a fake CRA website where the taxpayer is asked to verify their identity by entering personal information. These are all scams, and taxpayers should never respond to these fraudulent communications or click on any of the links provided to them. It's important to note that the CRA does contact taxpayers by phone, email, and mail for legitimate reasons. If you are not sure if it's really the CRA, here are some tips to keep in mind to identify legitimate communications from the CRA. The CRA will never use aggressive or threatening language. Ask for payment by Interact e-transfer, Bitcoin, prepaid credit cards, or gift cards such as iTunes or Amazon. They will not ask for information about your passport, driver's license, or health care card. Leave personal information on your voicemail or share tax information with another person. The CRA, however, may verify your identity by asking for personal information such as your full name, your date of birth, your address and account or social insurance number. They may ask for details about your account in the case of a business inquiry. They may also contact you to begin an audit process. So some of the other reasons the CRA may call. They have written you to previously, or any of the following situations apply. You owe tax or money to a government program. A collections officer may call you to discuss a file and ask you to make payment. In this case, you will need to provide some information about your household financial situation. So if you already owe the CRA money, you would have been informed multiple times by a mail that you would have received in a letter you would have received in the mail. So you would have been well aware of this debt before you receive a phone call. Also, if you did not file your income tax or benefit return, a CRA officer may call you to ask for the missing returns. The CRA has questions about tax and benefit records or your documents you sent in. A CRA officer may call you for more information. So if you're new to Canada and you're filling out an application for a Canada Child Benefit or GST HST return, and you send that information into the CRA, we may call you to ask you for more information or clarifying information. So those are some of the reasons that the CRA may contact you. Also, if you are a small business, the CRA may contact you to offer a liaison officer visit. So before giving money or personal information over the phone, you need to verify the caller's authenticity. You can note the caller's name, phone number, and the office that they work in, and tell them that you want to verify their identity first. You can then check that the employee that is calling about your taxes actually works for the CRA, or that the CRA did contact you by calling our CRA 1-800 lines. So for individuals, that number is 1-800-959-8281. For businesses, the number is 1-800-959-5525. If the call you received was about a government program such as student loans or employment insurance, you will need to call 1-866-864-5823. So the best way to find out or to verify if the person is from the CRA is to hang up on that person, get their personal information, their office number, their badge number, and then you could call our offices from a number that you know is the CRA to find out if that person is a legit CRA officer. Email scams. The CRA will never give or ask for personal information by email or ask you to click on a link. They will never email you a link asking you to fill out an online form with personal or financial details. They will not send you an email with a link for your refund. And they will not demand payment for taxes by Interact, e-transfer, Bitcoin, prepaid credit cards, or gift cards. The CRA, however, may ask you to notify you by email when a new message or document, such as a notice of assessment or reassessment, is available for you to view in a secure CRA portal, such as My Account, My Business Account, or Represent a Client. Remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. The Canada Revenue Agency, CRA, will never send or request e-transfers of any kind. The CRA will only send you payments by direct deposit or by a check in the mail. If you ever receive an e-transfer claiming it to be from the CRA, it is a scam. The CRA will never set up a meeting with you in a public place to take a payment. They will never demand immediate payment by e-transfer, Bitcoin, prepaid credit cards, or gift cards, such as iTunes or Amazon or others. And they will never threaten you with arrest or a prison sentence. The CRA may ask for financial information such as your name, the name of your bank and its location. They may ask you to send you a notice of assessment or reassessment. This will come in the mail. They may ask you to pay an amount you owe through any of its CRA payment options. They may take legal action to recover the amount of money that you owe if you refuse to pay your debt or respond to any of the mail correspondence that we've already sent you. And the CRA may write to you to begin an audit process. The CRA also never uses text messages or instant messaging such as Facebook Messenger or WhatsApp to communicate with taxpayers under any circumstance. If you receive a text claiming to be from the CRA, it is a scam. Also, be aware of CRA scams. If you receive a text message saying you received a deposit for the Canada Emergency Response Benefit, beware, it is a scam as well. Do not reply or click on the link and delete the text immediately and warn others. So if you're ever in doubt, please ask yourself the following questions. Why is the caller pressuring me to act immediately? Am I certain the caller is a CRA employee? Did I file my tax return on time? Have I received a notice of assessment saying that I owe tax? You would have received this by letter in the mail. Have I received a written communication from the CRA by email or mail about the subject of this call? Does the CRA have my most recent contact information, such as my email and my address? Is the caller asking for information I would not give on my tax return, or that is not related to money that I owe to the CRA? Did I recently send a request to change my business number information if you own a business? Do I have to make an installment payment soon? Have I received a statement of account about a government program I owe money to, such as employment insurance or Canada student loans? You can report a scam to the Anti-Fraud Center online at the web address on your screen or by calling their 1-800 number at 1-888-495-8501. If you suspect you may be a victim of fraud, you can also contact your local police service. There are some ways you can verify your tax status with us at the CRA. By using one of our CRA secure portals such as My Account, My Business Account, or Represent a Client, or through My CRA and My Benefit CRA mobile web apps. You can also call the CRA's individual tax account balance automated service at 1-866-474-8272. This automated phone service provides information about your tax account balance as well as your last payment amount and date. To use this service, be ready to give your social insurance number, date of birth, and the total income you entered on line 15000 of your 2019 or 18 tax return. So if you don't believe that you owe money to the CRA, this is a great service to use to verify that the caller is calling is not a CRA representative. You can also call us at 1-866-864-5823 to update your address or contact information for government programs that you owe money to, such as student loans or employment insurance. If you don't already have My Account, you can register for My Account at canada.ca/my-CRA-account, and you will be able to tell right away if you have a balance owing or if the CRA owes you money. However, to use My Account, you must remember that you have to be a resident of Canada for at least 1 year and have filed a tax return in Canada. You can sign up to receive email notifications from the CRA by logging into your CRA My Account or My CRA from your mobile device and providing your email address. Then, when there is a change to your direct deposit information, to your authorized representative, when your mail has been returned to the CRA, or your home or mailing address has been changed, we will send you an alert to let you know. You can log on to canada.ca/taxes-security for more information on how to protect yourself against fraud and how to access all of our online services safely. So once again, if you believe something is too good to be true, then it probably is, and it's more likely a scam. So that concludes our presentation today on protecting yourself against fraud. Like I said, we'll keep the presentation open for a few more minutes,